I saw on Threads the other day a coach talk about the difference between emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. And while overall I actually liked the post and I thought it was very insightful and helpful, there was a disconnect between the two concepts. She differentiates these two things by saying that emotional intelligence is this cognitive understanding and awareness of your emotional state and the cues that other people give off, but emotional maturity is the embodiment of this information so that you are basically managing your relationships properly and managing yourself properly. Now, as an emotional intelligence coach, I'm here to let you know that's not all emotional intelligence is, and that is a common misconception that a lot of the highly sensitive women that I work with usually need clarification on. The more well-rounded and developed your emotional intelligence is, it should translate within your relationships and socially as emotional maturity. Those things are not separate. Everyone has some level of emotional intelligence, and I think we get tripped up because we think that emotional intelligence is just awareness and like being able to define the emotion you're feeling. That is only emotional awareness. That is only self-awareness. Emotional intelligence is comprised of your self-awareness, situational awareness, your self-management, and your relationship management skills and abilities, right? Your capacity and ability to access these things and do them. So there is no separation between cognitive understanding and practical use of that information in your everyday life and within your relationships, right? How you impact other people strongly has to do with your emotional intelligence. If you're not new to me, then you know that online I am very open about how your self-awareness is not going to cut it if you want to improve the foundation of your relationships, if you want, as highly sensitive people, intellectually and emotionally deep connections with people. And no, we're not going to have everything we want from one person within one relationship. But with highly sensitive people, I think something that we miss is we're not taught how to manage ourselves with the big emotions that we feel with all of the information that we're taking in, which is, compared to non-highly sensitive people, at a greater depth. Just wanted to address that misconception that I see so often. If you want to know more about how highly sensitive people actually benefit way more from emotional intelligence building than non-highly sensitive people and how you can do that yourself, you are more than welcome to follow me and grab my free emotional intelligence self-reflection workbook where you can do some of that embodiment work yourself for free.